Alrighty guys, welcome back. And because we're going to be looking at a map that we don't see too often in our second game here in the Skill Special Forces 2 ESL Euroseries, I thought I'd take you through what you might be able to expect from it, or kind of the overall look as to how it gets played out. Something fairly simple that, some of you will already know this. Some of you will play the game more than I have, more than these teams have. So you guys don't have to pay too much attention. But for the people who are just kind of warming up to the game, you're checking this out for the first time, getting new to it, Embassy isn't played out all that regularly. Normally it comes down to your power stations, your maps like that. But this is going to be something a little different. So let me just kind of throw this one up on the screen for you guys there. You can kind of have a little look at the overall layout here. As long as I don't press that button. There we go. And basically, it's... The reason I like this map is because the bomb sites are so different. They're so contrasting. So the attacking side will be down here, defensive side up here. Simple as that. And to me, whenever I play this game, I don't ever want to cross over that line, pretty much, because it just is impending doom. But all in all, bomb site on the right side, very, very difficult to attack, very difficult to come even close to. The defensive side have an extremely close route towards this. But, let's bear in mind they don't have the same thing. The same thing cannot be said for the other side. There's various attacking routes towards it, several doorways that equate to them being able to take this site on the attacking team. But that's not always the case with these guys. They play unorthodox and they depend on nades. So I can imagine the attacking side's grenades. I've done the colour system completely wrong. But I do want to point out that the nades I can imagine on the attacking team we'll be seeing will be probably perfect. And they'll blow the way I play out of this game out of the water. But the one thing I was really looking forward to seeing is how they utilise this entire midsection as well. There's so many varying routes possible through their central entrance as well, which is... Let me just scribble over this. There we go. So let's put it this way. That's easier. Defense is blue. There we are. Ignore the red line. But as I said, it's a little bit closer there for the defending side. Very easy to get around to. But there's obviously a big choke point there. So maybe that site's not as viable as possible. They can try through mid as well. And then the attacking side do get quite a nice little shot, but they'll be shooting uphill. There's a lot of varying tactics I want to look at this map, and I'm very interested to see how it gets played out in a competitive nature, because all these varying corridors, different height advantages, it's going to be a bit of a hard one to decide, because these two teams, Rising Storm and Nutcracker Gaming, the two teams that are coming up in just a second's time, I haven't been able to see too much of just yet. They are in Group D, 2nd and 4th. So clearly, worthwhile teams to watch, but I'm not too sure what to expect from them yet on this sort of map. I haven't really seen it played out too much at the moment. I haven't seen it played, obviously, at a competitive level, which is very different. The way you play it out, in the evenings when you get back from work and you fancy a quick game or something, it's all very different when these guys get their hands on it. They work out every single nade, every single angle. To me, on paper, the favourites in this definitely Rising Storm, likes of BRN in there, Player, Maestro, Loomis. Very talented players, and people actually pipped them to win in the last game against one of our favourites. So I think the game on paper is theirs, but we'll have to wait and see. It all comes down to how the map gets played out. We saw them playing last time around on a newer map, and they did very nicely. Obviously, just not quite good enough to take down the likes of Juf and Koa. But still, certainly looking forward to this. I'll drop us into game once they start the countdown so we can watch the knife round. Obviously, it doesn't matter too much, but it gets you the side you want. You get to have a little look at Embassy. So, guys, give me your feedback on how you like this map. Have you played it a couple of times? What's your favoured bomb site? Which one do you think's easier for the attackers? That's what I'm interested in. That's what I want to hear. So, I think these guys are near on ready, so we can jump in just for the knife round for now. I can take that down as well. And we can just have a little watch to see how this one goes through. I don't cast knife rounds, just letting you know.
Stop them from planting the bomb.
And tell me a better side on this as well. That's a big important thing, because on the last map, people actually chose to go attack first, which in most, blasting or game modes similar to that, is generally not actually that advisable. So I'll be interested to see how it works all in all. At the moment, knifing just going down. No one actually falling just yet, and as soon as I say that, obviously someone does die, and it is Maestro. So, to be fair, Nutcracker Gaming could pick up the first knife here.
Mission successful. All enemies have been eliminated.
And, well, they've done just that. So, different camera.
Enemy
There we go.
locate. Mission
So while we wait for
successful.
them just to reset themselves in,
enemies
and
have
it will
been
be
eliminated.
the Nutcracker side to pick side, that could change things up. I would say on paper that is very much Rising Storm's game, but maybe if they're thrown off their game a little by someone taking the ideal side early on and then building up the momentum off the back of it, might see things change around a little, but we will have to wait and see. At the moment, excuse me, they're just talking through the final things. I'm waiting to see which side they choose, actually. I'm quite interested. Last time it was the knife, the one who won the knife actually picked the attacking side, which is something unusual. They're doing the same. They're going to go for attack first on Embassy. So I'm looking to them to kind of show me how it's done on the attacking side, because I haven't seen this map played out competitively just yet. I'd be very interested to see how they come around it, because I found it very hard to crack in some of these bomb sites. If I wasn't fast enough, if my flashes weren't on point, I can imagine it'll open up a little more once you get those flashes and smokes in the right place. So definitely looking forward to seeing how that comes into effect. Do obviously get involved on Twitter and Facebook if you want to check it out yourselves. Where I got that map overview from was actually the Facebook page, so you can go and check it out yourselves and have a little look through what they have up there. And maybe do some tactics of your own through that sort of idea. I'll give you an idea of the lineups, though. I think you know Rising Storm by now. I think they're one of the more commonly known teams. You've got the likes of Maestro, Loomis, BRN, Playart, and Oink. And then for Nutcracker Gaming, who I'm a little newer to, Andrew, Fallons, Keko, Villa, and Telorista. So I may screw up some of the names. I do apologise. It's the first time I'll be casting them, actually. So very much looking forward to what they can bring. They might surprise here. There's always an opportunity on a newer map, at least towards the competitive scene. You have a chance to kind of catch off some of the bigger teams there. You maybe get your own tactics in. Maybe come in as the underdog, and people don't know how to really deal with that. So that could catch them out. Let me know your predictions, obviously, on Twitter, and they call me Pansy for myself. That's always good to hear from you guys at home. I do like finding out who you guys are voting for. I think you guys are pretty much going to be backing Rising Storm, but any of you going for Nutcracker, let me know why. Why do you think they went for the attacking side first? Is that something in there that they're maybe working towards? Maybe they're trying to, catch off the opponents early on and then end the game on their favourable side, on the defensive side, the slightly easier one. I always feel in these game types, anything search and destroy, blasting base, when you get, obviously a bomb that needs to be planted 5-on-5, the defending is obviously easy. You get the time limit on your side, they have to come to you, you can get set up, but then again, there were maps where you used to be able to dictate the pace on the attackers, which is maybe what they're looking for here. Obviously, just considering the options, I think that the 5th player for Rising Storm did just drop out, so hopefully his internet comes back and rejoins us and we can get underway. But I do want to know your thoughts, obviously, on that on this map. And is it a really good competitive map or not? Is there something you like seeing? I think we are just seeing the players ready up, so it shouldn't be too long now. We'll be... Actually, Playart did rejoin us there, so he's back with the Rising Storm side. And there we have it. So, just switching things around, I think Fallon's almost messed up there. But yeah, I think this is going to be... I think Nutcracker will pick up 3 rounds. And that's it. I'm calling it that harsh. And that is quite harsh. But then again, Rising Storm, very good up-and-coming side. I say up-and-coming. They've been around, some time now. But, for me, I think they're the favourites here. So let's drop you guys into games so you can kind of see the action as it goes down with me. And here we go. So, as promised, Maestro, Oink, Playart, Loomis, and BRN on the defensive side. And you can see the attackers right in front of you here. Let's stick on board and see what they go for, first of all. Very interested here to see what sort of tactics they start off with. A couple of grenades out towards the A site there. But they're taking their time. 3 men through towards mid. 2 split towards B. I'm not sure if this is a slow push in. But let's check up onto those players within those buildings. Already Oink joined a little bit of trouble as Keko did take him down. And now Keko looking for more. He does have Teller with him. Spans did find Loomis as well. And this 3-2 split certainly catching these guys out. But defensive play from BRN comes up true. But Fallon's just pushing forward, blinding Playart, leaving just BRN standing. And this 3-2 split, obviously having such a big ability to rotate, really keeps this map open. But BRN did find a nice shot towards Fallon's. But Villa there takes him down. So first round does go to the newer team, to my eyes, the attackers here. Let's see where they're heading this round. Will it be that 3-2 split again? Keko and who was it before? Teller with the 2 split, and it looks like it again. They definitely have their tactics worked out here. Actually going for the Chaytek, actually, Villa. Not Interesting choice. Beastly weapon to work with. Trying to find that opening pick. As you can see, no one really wanting to challenge through mid at the moment. I don't really blame the defending side. It didn't go too well before, but Playart quite far pushed up actually. Let's see if he can watch this push. There's a player not too far away from here. I love that camo on the K2. It looks absolutely beautiful. So see if he can put it some sort of light. Goes in for the peek. He does get a nice headshot there, opening up towards Fallon's. That's a big difference. Last time around, we saw the opening kill going over towards the other side, but this time Playart having none of it. Let's see where the attackers are taking it to. Loomis did find Teller, so not going as well. Now Keko, the one man out of the two man split towards this B site, still alive. He's trying to go for a little bit of a pixel shot. They're not going to get it. Gets tagged up, fakes the sound, walks away, and silently comes back. Villa, in the meantime, found Playart. So, did Kiko's cheeky little play actually catch someone out here? Not sure. Flashes go through, and it looks like they've got a good bit of work done towards this A site, actually. They've got control to some extent. Andrew out there, but BRN looks like he wants to come around, and he found one, but Villa quickly took him down. That's 2 this round for Villa. It's actually a flat exchange between these guys. So Andrew and Keko, last 2 standing for the attacking team, going for a long rotate for Keko. He was over by the B site not too long ago, but oink! Oof. Falling to the hands of Keko now, 1v2. Do we have a new red merc? That's the question. 1 mid. 1 further back by B. This could go very wrong. He is going to go for the bomb plant. Maestro goes for the peak. Easy pickup for him there. That's how you play it on the defensive side. Simple as that. That's the bonus you get. You have that time limit in your hands. And they did get the opener. Thankfully, that time to the man on your screen right now, Playart, came up pretty damn big for the side. Nades and smokes being put down towards B. We're seeing BRN being held back quite some way. And I was talking about that nade spam certainly coming true here. BRN going to struggle to make his way anywhere closer. And actually, let's stick on board with him because he's now got 2 players moving in. He's got some support from mid, but Playart going down is going to make it harder. Andrew with the double out of nowhere. Now BRN trying to hold on towards his site. Not looking too viable right now. He's going to have to fall back and regroup with the rest of his teammates. See, even Maestro got a bit of damage done towards him as well. You can see the pressure the attacking side's able to do, and there we go. Bomb is down at A, so we've got Loomis on the rotate around the side. BRN fell to the nades of Fallon's, and Maestro's in severe trouble. So Maestro goes down. Loomis comes into the action, though. He's got a lot of work to do. He's still got 3 more players found. He knows where they are, though, but not going to have the time to be able to do that one. Nor the ability beside him, so 2 rounds to the attacking side, 1 to the defenders. This is looking pretty damn good so far. So, checking with that scoreboard, who's top fragging? BRN. No surprise though for the defensive team. He's been playing over towards that A site. He's actually switched up towards mid this time. Caught a glimpse of one over there. Let's see if Playart comes around to support. He does. So very similar setup here. Nades up and over and towards the doorway. And Maestro's got himself a nice little tucked away corner there, so he should be alright. Loomis pushing a little further forward. These guys just looking for the opener. Vila not far away from landing it if anyone does pee that corner. Obviously, if you know what the Chaytek is actually like, you definitely wouldn't want to be at this sort of range facing off against that one. And 1 minute and 45 left. Is there still that 2-man roaming squad? Yes, there is. Keko and Fallon's. Looking for an opening. Keko actually avoiding the player in the B site. Heading around the back side. He could really catch some players off here, actually. You can see that there is someone just waiting for the push through. Maestro finding Andrew, opening things up for the defenders. I think he just got a glimpse of one, and he did spot out Oink, but Oink a little bit faster on the trigger, leaving Villa now with a lot of work to do if they want this A site. Still a lot of players, but he catches Maestro out. Nice play there. Gonna back away, though. Doesn't fancy his chances. Has anyone got an opening towards either of these sides? Teller fairly close towards B. Fallon's not close at all, though. He'd have to work through mid, and you can see how that's gone. Playart just holding that right side push. He's been doing it from the start with BRN, and now 2v4. Playart just mowing them down as soon as they try and work in here. Good discipline from him. Now leaving Teller pretty much in a 1v3. He's found the first to take it from a 1v4, but he's got Loomis, Bjorn, and Playart to find, and these guys have been pretty on point, and 35 seconds. Not a great deal of time. I think he knows that now. Stuck in the office. Trying to push forward. Free fire galore. Doesn't matter. Playart denies. That's a 2-2. So I think the big difference I feel is that as soon as Playart comes into position, he's been so good. 4-3, but the kills he's been getting have been really damn important. It's a fairly even scoreline for these guys right now. See the nades coming out early on. A little bit of an aggression from Maestro. He's got quite far up quite quickly. Nice nade from BRN there, finds Andrew. This could slow down the attack. So it looks like Fallon's fancies his chances against Playart. I'm not sure if I would, but Fallon's going in for it, spamming away. Back inside, trying to slow things down here. It looks like the attacking side are going for a bit of a hefty push through mid. Keko moving in. Maestro's found one, but my god, Maestro went completely unnoticed then. Unbelievable. And the follow-up comes out. This is just unreal play from these guys. As soon as they get into that position, it just seems to work. Whether it be Playart or Maestro, they just hold that push through mid. They can't do anything. So the attack inside. Nutcracker maybe choosing the wrong team to begin with. Initially it was working well, but I think they've kind of hit a bit of a problem now. The nade's certainly working. Fast attack comes out. Andrew, stunning play towards Lunas. You can see him just chipping away at the site, forcing people to rotate over, but the rest of his team now picking up the mantle. And Teller does the damage. There's still players around, however, playing a little bit further back. It will be BRN and Maestro. It looks like they don't actually fancy that A site. They're like, all right, I don't reckon they're going to go for this. Let's go elsewhere. Double Famus in play. Frag out. Maestro soloing the A site. BRN a little closer towards B, but not by much.
Bomb planted.
Bomb is down. So Maestro, closest one to this. Let's see where they're going to be attacking from here. So 3-man setup on the site. Teller watching Maestro, BRN on the flank around the back. So let's stick on board with BRN, see if he can find the very important kill here. Doesn't do so, actually. The Chaytek in the hands of Villa will put him to the ground. So retake not happening, 3-3. This is a very close game. 7th round now coming up. Teams level pegging.
Destroy the object.
Let's see what the attacking side are going for this time. Oh, is this a slow B push? Bit of a bait out on towards A. Yeah, this is a 3-man play now. Teller coming across with Andrew and Keko. I'm not sure if there's anyone waiting for them here, though. I think Playart's not too far. Oh, Playart's watching the peak. This could be dangerous for both sides. Playart, the man who's been very important defender so far. Let's see if he can do it again. Does get first blood, goes for the second, he gets attacked the front. Oh, he almost gets a 3-man. This could be Loomis coming in to clean up the mess. The double for Loomis in the end. Playart with the assists, leaving Fallons and Villa, the last two alive. Villa being pretty beastly so far with that scope, but still gonna have to find a site. Not going to happen there. Loomis does take down Fallons. And BRN will find Vila. So, 4-3 now. Coming towards the end of the first half here, into the 8th round. Still a very close game. Very close. And I don't know the bias completely and utterly on which side's truly favourable here, you know. You could look at it like, okay, let's say the attacking side is desperately harder to play than defensive, then this is a great performance from Nutcracker. But then if it's an even map, so-so. I'd say that you'd see a bigger standout performance on the second half, but Andrew finds an aggressive route, does catch out one. Almost takes down his teammate, careful. Not going to get any more though. Maestro did come around early on. Let's see if Maestro can back away a little bit more cautiously. As it looks like this side is going to be pressured heavily very soon. Maestro hit.
Bomb planted.
In and out. There's a player right near him, so he's got to be a little careful on this retake. Oink's fallen. Ready to tell her, so it's just BRN and Maestro again. And well, it's not gone well, but here comes Maestro, gets the first, takes down Keko, knows there's a second close by, doesn't expect the player on the right side, Teller, and there we go, 4-4. This game is going tit for tat between these two, and we will be seeing the switch over on the half, and this is where we might find out more of the balance on this map. We are currently tied at all even.
Enemy located.
Definitely not what I'd expect, especially with, you know, the caliber of Rising Storm, but fast mid push comes out. They look like they mean business here. This is very aggressive. Maestro first in, flashed up. You've got them pushing from the sides. They're going to take down the first. Loomis claims towards Teller. Bomb. Oh, look at this cheeky plant from BRN. That is lovely. But everyone's in on the side here. If someone just gets the nades, gets the retake, that could be trouble. But Vila does find Oink, so now 4v4. Push him from mid. BRN denies towards Keko. Where are the others, though? Where are the other players left alive? And BRN does go down, so it's now down to 3. 3v3. Loomis on the site. Maestro around the backside, gets pushed by 2, gets 1. Play out falls to Vila, and now Loomis in a 1v2 situation. Bomb is down, and oh, Vila comes in. Big play with the Chaytek, takes it down, should get the defuse in time. And, you know, I love the push, I love the aggressiveness, but just didn't make it stick. 5-4 now. Over in the hands of Nutcracker, they are taking the advantage, and surely the attacking side's going to slow down here. Rising Storm need to chill it out a little bit, play a little bit calmer. But no, this is still the aggressive push. Loomis again, first in. Maestro's nade finds Andrew. And the ground they cover is phenomenal. Straight in, no messing around. And Loomis once more. He's going in for the peek and the push. Smoke put down, expected to push him, but he didn't expect the player to take him down, and this has gone terribly wrong. Bomb is down and ticking thanks to Oink. Play art holding the push in from the backside, and game is certainly on. BRM on the back flank, Maestro supporting. Oh, but why are you rushing around like this, Maestro? Don't take it too lightly, buddy, because now play art's down, left to BRN and Oink. BRN needs to turn his attention back towards where it was originally, and Fallon's comes in. Big kills made, but Vila is there for the defuse again. And he got close, but not close enough. They get the side, they get the bomb down, but they just cannot hold it. 6-4. They're going to have to switch something up here now.
Enemy located. Stop them from planting the bomb.
Here we go. Flashes out. Let's see it from the defensive side. A lot of nades focused. A lot of flashes coming in. They survived. I spoke too soon. And Loomis this time does a little bit of a better job. Double comes in, makes it a triple. Loomis, the one-man band, comes up big, leaving Keko in a world of trouble with Vila. Vila going clutch to this point, but he's going to have to go pretty damn huge. He's already found 1. He's got to find 2 more. Loomis and BRN. And retake a site, defuse the bomb. All in 30 seconds. No problem, eh? Oh, nice little detonate there. Slowing them down. Vila on site, knows there's a player here. 16 seconds. Just have to get moving. Goes for the no-scope, not going to get it. Loomis claims 4 in that last round. 11-6 for him on the scoreboard. Very well done. 6-5 overall. Fallon's substantially outplaying everyone else at the moment. 13-8. Let's stick on board with him, see how it's going down. He's been playing mid, and we've been seeing the aggression from the attacking side, but this time fancying their chances. Oh, but Fallon denies the opener. Goes in for the second, gets the exchange. He'll take that one, and now BRN, Oink, and Maestro alive for the attackers. Switched up the side, went elsewhere. I'm not sure if it's gone any better, though. Here we go, Oink with the K2. Famous in the hands of BRN. Maestro, I see you running around with the Famous as well. So, Nade's coming back in now. They can see the players lining up for them. Maestro's going to be on the receiving end of up to 3 players. This could start hurting. And the first one comes in, he's flashed up, he gets 1 but goes down. Oink tries to pick up where he left off. BRN comes in. And now once again in a 1v2 clutch, it will be Vila with 14 seconds this time. Even harder to make this one count. Close range. fakes it out. Oh, Villa gets the fake. He's not going to get any more, though. Oink played it to time. And we are back at 6-6. This game is going all the way, I feel. Remember, it is MR9. First to 9 picks up the victory. Early flashes and nades come out. Will they survive towards this site? That is the big question to me. Heavily focused corner. Andrew does finally take down BRN, but here comes the swarm. There goes the attack inside, flooding towards side. Loomis, big player in this with the FAMAS, just ripping people apart. Maestro and Oink joining him as well. Oink in mid. Loomis on site, Maestro with him. Don't have the bomb down yet, though. Maestro going walk. He's expecting someone to push around the backside. Tries to be feeling so he could catch these guys out here. They might be watching this, though. Here we go. A bit of bait fire. Pushes in. Good work. Finds Teller. Rushes through. Not going to get any further, though, as Loomis and Oink still left in this terrible predicament. 1 minute and 30 on the board. Vila denying their chances. Now Loomis left on 4 HP. 1v2. Skashpluff something pretty damn impressive here. I think he knows the task at hand. One minute left. Trying to see if anyone's in that mid connector. Looks like he wants to push around the backside here. He's going to do so. Oh my word, he's found Villa. That's a 1v1 now. He's going to pick up the Chatek. Don't tell me he can do this. 1v1 Fallon's top fragger for the other side. Loomis. Huge player gets denied by Fallon's. And there we go. 7-6 is the scoreline now for the newly appointed defending side. And the mid push is coming out again, it seems. Loomis at the front of this charge. Flashes up. So his teammates to the side. Can he make it count this time? Going straight towards the side. They are not messing around at all. Quick push around the back, hold the flank, and he's going to find Teller first of all. He gets one, gets taken down in the second time, and now Oink, Maestro and BRN left to pick up the pieces. And Andrew and Vila, the last two standing. Vila, once again, I can't deny watching this, man. 13-8.
Enemy bomb has been
One down. Andrew still quite far back here. Slow peek in from Vila. Not so enough though. BRN does find him. Now it's Andrew now 1v3. 20 seconds on the board. He's got tags left, right and center, but that's not going to get you the game. Take these guys down damn fast. Not going to happen. And can you believe it? We're back all even 7-7. This game is going all the way. 15th round now coming up.
Enemy located. Stop them from planting the bomb.
Who's going to edge ahead? Is anyone going to get around back to back? At the moment, it's been a back and forth between these two, and a big mid rush comes down. It looks like it's easy pickings for Andrew. Double comes in. Grenade finds Oink. Loomis goes down to the K2. And this looks like a very decisive round towards the defenders. Maestro and Play are pretty much stuck between a rock and a hard place, and considering one of those sites, one of those options is a site, it's not where you want to be. Now Maestro looking for his way in towards the site, leaping around with the FAMAS, trying to dodge those bullets. He knows there's going to be someone here, surely. Oh, he's found Andrew. That's a nice way of starting things off. Going to check the corner. It's clean.
Cover me, reloading.
Hear the fire coming across. Maestro now, last man alive. He's already found one. He's made it two. Fans and Gecko just need to hold on to this. Play smart, play calm. 1 minute 26 is a long time though. Maestro roaming round will be found by Fallons. Now 8-7. One step closer. Match point to the newcomers Nutcracker here. They've been building up this entire time. Smart defensive play. Let's stick on board with them, see what they're up to here. Andrew last time opened up perfectly. And he's going for the aggressive mid-peak again. The nades come out. Big play. Can it happen twice? No, Loomis denies. Fallon needs to fall back. The grenades come into play, but his team are being ripped to shreds here. And Vila will have to go clutch or go home because Fallon's in a lot of trouble. This is going to go even, surely.
Enemy bomb has been activated.
Bomb
Defuse
is
it.
down. It's retake time, guys. 35 seconds. These two clutch it out. They'd get the win, but not going to happen. BRN still there. Rising Storm holding on for another round, it seems. Fallon's edging closer. I think he knows this round is near on done for. He's on 6 HP. Teammates playing smart, and there we go. We are tied up 8-8. It's unbelievable. Final round coming in. Let's find out who's going to claim this. In theory, it goes back and forth. It should be the newcomers Nutcracker, but who knows how this is going to go. I can see those opening picks coming out. Oh, my word. Andrew comes in, picks up first blood, quickly goes down to Maestro. Is the push going to carry on? Is it going to keep going? It looks like it is. Keko falls. Back and forth we go. 2 players now left. Can you believe it? Rising Storm. Rising no more. Oink and Loomis, the last 2 standing, and make it just Oink 1v3. Nutcracker might have cracked this game right open. Fallon's goes down. What? 2 minutes on the board still. Such aggression in the deciding moment. Oink, can you save your team? It really matters. Got a glimpse of one. Backs out. But the Beast Knight goes back in for more, though. This could be dangerous. He's playing with fire. He's got enough time to rotate where he wants, but he's going in for it, and Teller will just smash him to the ground. GG, well played, is said. And that is not the scoreline I expected at all. That's a little bit of a surprise if I've ever seen one. GG's all over the place. And yeah, Nutcracker coming out big when it matters. That's worrying for Rising Storm. They're a great team, but if they're not getting the results in... Wow, what a great game. Back and forth all the way. So, gotta say it, so far today we've had one game going the way it should have done. Digital sadly not having enough to go all the distance in those final couple of rounds after even having such a great attacking side. But this time around, Nutcracker are really finding their footing and finding the game and how to really drag it through and play it out. But guys at home, let me know how you thought that was played out there on Embassy. It's a map I'm still pretty new to. Did you enjoy the pace? Did you like those mid-fast rushes, those hard A pushes? Let me know what you thought towards it. Also, obviously, get involved with Skill SF2. Let them know on Twitter, Facebook, and all those good things as to how you thought that went down. Did you enjoy this matchup? Did you enjoy the games? And what was your standout moment? I think mine would have to be Merc coming in and picking up that insane 1v2 after the plant situation. Really well done, Tim. So all in all, I think it's a pretty damn good day. And, you know, if you are just tuning in and you're not sure why you should really care about this or why you should worry about it, you don't have to worry about it. But obviously, there's a lot of money on the line. There's money to be won at minimum 10 grand for the finalists coming into this one through the finals. That will be what they're playing for here in the ESL Euroseries for Skill Special Forces 2. So obviously a lot of money here for these guys to be playing for. So every single round counts, every single kill gets them one step closer. And doing well in these group stages is obviously the foundation to building towards those finals. So guys, hopefully you've enjoyed today's show. If you have, make sure you follow obviously on Twitter and Facebook down below. Also, do me a favor and make sure you follow on Twitch TV here. So every time we go live, you get notified. Or if you like none of that, follow me on Twitter. I tweet every time we go live. And thank you to all the guys, obviously, in Twitch TV watching this and also giving out the codes. I saw you there dropping them in Twitch chat. So thank you for being involved. So guys, I'm going to go and chill out this evening. It'll be my birthday tomorrow. And I think I've had a bit of a nice start to my birthday weekend now with a great evening of Skill Special Forces 2. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. I've been Lauren Pansy Scott. Make sure you tune in next time around.